So we have this 25-foot, 30-foot radius circle going around in front of this house. So I wanted to pour it in quarters, and I really put some thought into this. Our key expansion joint lines up perfectly with the cut in our front porch. So all that's going to line up straight on through our planter and then the final side. So this needs cut on a radius, and a couple of the guys say this isn't going to work. I think it will. Wait till you see how we do this. Okay, mixer's leaving. It'll be quieter here. So we have our center pin, and we pulled 5 feet to our first perimeter. So we all know our circumference is diameter times pi. So we took our 10 foot, what's that?
Obviously.
So we took our 10 foot times 3.14, cut this to 31 foot. What did we come up with? 31.3 is what we came up with yesterday. So that worked out good. So we just pulled tape measure around and set that. It was pretty simple. So then we did the same thing. Now we're at 30 foot to our peak. So we did the same formula. 188.8 for our perimeter. So we built over half of that. We left this end in to get the mixer in. So we went maybe 3/4 to 3/4. So I took my 5 feet to my center. This is 25 feet of concrete. Center is 12.6 plus my 5 foot. So that's 17 foot 6 inches. This is where we're getting tricky. So I took a power saw and cut this out and slid the handle to my flying groover in that, taped it all up, put a screw. It's nice and loose, but it's not going to fall out. So Steven's going to hold me on our pivot, on our center pin, and let that pivot right around the concrete, and we will get a perfect half circle. So the concrete's still really wet. I think it was a complete success. We have one little bump right there where I start and stopped, but look at the arc that we got freehanding, almost freehanding, sort of freehanding. We're going to continue that right around this entire circle this way. Right there. So I was debating on doing this with a walk behind saw, but I was afraid of a little wiggle in there. I think I'm really happy with how this turned out. So we'll get some more footage on this, and hopefully we can pour this side today too. It's I think it's going on 1 o'clock, so we got to hurry up. Okay, round 2. We're all set up, hooked up with our contraption. The only problem here is I cannot walk on that concrete yet. So I'm going to turn the camera over to Matt, and he'll do the narrating from here. So we're going 3 handles, a little bit heavier, and wigglier. Concrete's nice and soft.
More wiggly.
Trying to keep that handle at a 90-degree angle with Steve's 2x4. You can see it gets, whenever I get out of 90, it puts a big groove in the concrete. Okay, so our half circle lines right up with the porch. Our radius is cut in. I should patent that idea there, man. That worked pretty good. There's probably a tool out there that already does it though.
What was our number?
So now we're doing our joint layout. I don't remember. We divided these into 3 equal pads on the outside as well as the inside. They look pretty big. A little bit big here, but we poured them nice and thick. So they're 15/8 at the widest, and within 3 feet they're down to 12 feet and so on, down to I think 2'8" over there. So it's coming together pretty good. Half of our circle's done. We're going to do the other half in the morning, and then the drive, and then a little connector parking pad over there, as well as a little sidewalk right here, and this project will be just about done. So this will be our joint layout. So just 2 cuts in this. We were debating 3 cuts, but it would be so small in here, so long and skinny, that we just poured them thicker and made that pad a little bit bigger. I think it looks real nice. Okay, the cuts are going in. Concrete's a little bit soft.
There should be a joiner over there.
Yes, there is. Put that on the line. Good to go. Yeah, we'll start rubbing it. Give it a minute yet.
Wiring it?
Yeah, we can start wiring it. So what we were going for were equal pads going around this planter bed. And then same on the outside. We just want them all to look nice and uniform. Okay, we're getting some brooms on it. The concrete's finally ready. It's a pretty long one, 25 feet across. So I start in the center and push it over to Matt, and he gives me a flip. That way we're not brooming this little side quite so much and really tearing it up. Trying to take some weight off it as I cross that center cut. Couple more to go. Okay, the only thing left to do is our SRT sealer. This gives us great protection on our broom concrete. It goes on like a bluish white, but it dries crystal clear. See you guys in the morning. So that's what it looks like when we put the sealer on it. And 2 hours later, that's how it looks. Okay, well that's it here for today. Thanks for joining us here at Concrete with the Hosses. If you liked what you saw, tell all your friends, and let's keep this channel growing. See you tomorrow.